Okay, so this is just a demo to show how the handling of weapons in Onward is actually pretty realistic and things behave as you'd expect them to. I'm going to be running a drill to actually run on the range where I'll be firing a couple of rounds with the rifle. The rifle's going to go dry, going to transition to the pistol, fire a couple of rounds of the pistol. So, yeah, low ready stance. Everything feels natural. I'm using a gun stock, so I actually have this pivot point on my shoulder, and everything's pretty stable. So I'm going to come up, quiet my sights, 1, 2, rifle goes dry, pull my pistol, fire a couple rounds of the pistol. The indexing point for the pistol uh, feels pretty natural. You know, it's right there at the hip. I can normally get it without having to look down at it. But, you know, unfortunately, the where your hips are directly related to where your head is. So there's actually really no correlation to the rest of your body. So if I look left extremely, it turns my entire body around, even if I haven't actually turned my hips to face there. So now when I'm grabbing for my pistol on my hip down here, it's not there. I actually have to grab pretty much onto my ass to grab my pistol. So that is one of the downfalls currently of Onward, is that everything is tied into where your head is. For the next drill I'm going to do, draw my pistol. I'm going to be firing the rest of this mag onto the target, and then I'm going to be conducting a slide lock reload. I found that I can index my mags pretty well without having to look at it. I can do everything in my workspace. It feels pretty natural, feels pretty much how it does on the range. So let's check it out. So as you can see, I'm able to index my mag on my hip, grab it, seat it right into the magazine well on the pistol, and then as a lefty, I come across the top anyways, and I'm grabbing the slide and slingshotting it forward, get my grip established, punch out, and take my shots. So that actually feels really natural. Now, let me get my gun stock situated again. So same thing with the rifle. I can, again, come into my workspace, grab my magazine, index it. As a lefty, I normally just end up using the beaver tail here with my pointer finger, so I can actually just press the button on the controller to release the bolt, then come back up on target. So everything feels actually pretty natural for me. My only gripes are going to be that basically, in order to let go of my rifle, I have to press the grip button. I kind of like the grip and hold, where if I were to hold down the grip and then release, it would release. But right now, my hand is not gripping the grip button, but I'm still holding this rifle. I actually have to press it again to let go. But yeah, really that, and then the way the torso is kind of dealt with by only being referenced by the head. I think that some other games are doing it better, where it takes where the arms are, where your hands are, into account of where the rest of your body is. And I think that in the future, once we get whole body tracking, a lot of this is going to go away. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how it works as far as being prone or crouched, because you'll end up having your stuff go right into the ground as you get closer to the ground. So now, you know, how am I supposed to grab my different stuff? So it's kind of awkward. And I haven't really played against people too much online, but you get to see some pretty interesting yoga poses. But yeah, that's pretty much it right now. I definitely recommend picking up Onward if you are interested in VR and if you're interested in tactical shooters at all.